And as we all saw these last couple of days, Ian brought destruction and havoc across Florida. And now that cleanup has started there, conditions are still dangerous and you should really be aware of them and also be very careful. Floodwaters not only damage homes and streets, they bring dangers like snakes and alligators who've lost their home to the floodwaters as well. And not only animals, but dealing with life after the storm can also be dangerous. And thousands are still without power and may be relying on generators. This is a look at the current outages in our area. Joining me now is Mike McCormick with the Florida Poison Information Center here with us. And Mike, can you tell us how important it is and why it's so important to use caution when using these generators?
Well, if you go back and look at 2020 and Hurricane Laura that devastated Louisiana, 9 of the 27 deaths were from carbon monoxide after the storm. So it's very important with generators, but not only generators, it's camping stove, it's grills, it's automobiles, that those devices are used outside and away from the house. It's not even good enough to be in the garage with the garage door up. You really need to be 20 feet away in a well-ventilated space so that you can keep carbon monoxide from getting into your home.
Wow, and outside of, just the everyday stuff that you would use in your house, what are some of the other dangers that people can face after Ian?
Well, the first danger is people who didn't get out yesterday, they're going to be out today cleaning up in their yards. And, one of the major things we need to look for are snakes. And, snakes like to get under debris. So you're out, you go in to move limbs, and you put yourself in position to be a little too close. And snakes typically will only strike when they feel threatened. And so, you need to be very careful when you come up. It's really important to wear, thick boots if you have them. A snake can bite, especially the viper snakes like the cottonmouth and the rattlesnakes we have around here. They can bite through a tennis shoe. So thick shoes if you have them, long pants. You need to wear gloves because we'll see fire ants can mound under debris that you can get down into, and then wasp and bees that maybe had nest in trees or limbs that got knocked down could still be in there, so that as you go in, you can bring those out. And the important thing, if you do get bitten or stung, is that you call poison control at 1-800-222-1222 so that we can help with your treatments. Fast, free, and it's confidential.
Wow, I think people are just trying to figure out how to piece their lives back together. They're not even thinking about these things. And I know the storm is taking a toll on a lot of people's mental health. What can people do to kind of protect their mental health as they're recovering?
Well, and that's one of the sad things that comes into this. And so it's really important that we keep medication locked up, because self-harm sometimes can follow an event like this when despair comes in. And when you look at statistics of people who have considered that type of self-harm, 50% of them from when they think about it to when they did it was 20 minutes. So if we can lock medication up, it is one way to help slow down, for incidents like that. And of course, there is the suicide prevention line now has the 3-digit 988 number that can come in also.
Okay. So people just have to take it one day at a time, essentially.
Well, they do, and there's other dangers out there too. Cleaning products are one that we worry about right now, because if you mix a bleach and ammonia, or you mix a bleach and more of an acid base, you can either create chlorine or chloramine gas, which both can overtake you and both be deadly very quickly. So, we need people to be very careful when they're doing that. And anything floodwaters got into, especially if they're utensils, wood, or paper, those need to be tossed out.
Wow, thank you so much. A lot of important information that I hope you at home can have and make sure you use, because this is no joke, and we know a lot of people are still recovering from the storm. Well, thank you so much, Mike McCormick with the Florida Poison Information Center here with us. Thank you.
Thank you.